is a special report from News Channel 4.
Good morning, everybody. I am Jane Hansen in the News Channel 4 studio this morning to bring you some news. We are looking at a picture now of the World Trade Center, and we have an eyewitness on the telephone who tells us that he has seen an airplane crash into the World Trade Center.
Okay, Jane, something just crossed the wires. A senior government official speaking on the condition of anonymity said the agency is pursuing reports that one or both of the planes were hijacked and that the crashes may have been the result of a suicide mission. The source stressed that the reports are preliminary and officials do not know the cause of the crashes, but this is a quote, "It certainly doesn't look like an accident."
Well, again, can we reiterate what we do know? Because as you can imagine, this is pretty shocking to people in the metropolitan area to just even look at these pictures. What we have been told by eyewitnesses is that they saw apparently fairly large-size aircraft going into the first of the World Trade Center towers, the one on your right as you're looking at the screen. That was at about 10 minutes to 9. Then, about 18 minutes later, there was apparently an airplane, because we could see that from our own sky cams and our Chopper 4 video, that went into the second tower, and there was a resulting explosion there.
Okay, Jane, we have another witness on the telephone. Todd Hallerman, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Where are you, and what did you see, Todd?
I'm at 330 West 42nd Street. I saw a huge plane come in from the water and crash into the side of the building.
Which water? You talking crossing the Hudson?
Right.
Now, this would be the second explosion?
Right.
And from your vantage point, could you tell what kind of an airplane it is? There seems to be a lot of confusion about that. It
looked huge. I couldn't tell exactly what kind it was. It was just tremendous. I was just saying to my coworkers, look at the size of this thing. It looks like, some kind of stealth fighter or something.
And what you saw, was it deliberately aiming for the building? It didn't appear to be a plane that was in any kind of trouble, anything like that.
Right. I mean, I thought I was watching like a movie scene. It was moving in quickly. It was moving in close, and then it was just, boom. Did
you see any insignia on that airplane?
No, I didn't.
And you then saw it hit the tower.
Right.
And I'm just curious, did you at that point see any other, reaction? Did you hear anything? Did you see anything when you saw that initial explosion?
No, I'm not close enough to really hear anything, I don't think, but I'm just looking out my window right now in shock, watching this thing burn.
Yeah, as we all are, Todd, thank you very much. We appreciate it, and we appreciate your information.
Sure.
Jay, we just learned that President Bush was in a classroom in Sarasota, Florida, reading to some students. His chief of staff, Andrew Card, whispered in ears and told him what was going on, and the president will be coming up in just a couple of minutes, and he will give us his reaction on what is going on.
Again, we have not heard from emergency workers on the scene to know the extent of the damage or the injuries at this point. One would have to assume on a day like today, a normal work day in New York City, 9 o'clock in the morning, most of those offices were probably open.
Yes.
And there were certainly a lot of people in those two buildings. To our knowledge, people on the lower levels have been evacuated, but at this point we simply cannot bring you any information